Thinking about who are fairly successful, similar background, educated. They worked for a corporation for many years, and they were among many people that were laid off. Two guys who were very good friends. One went out looking for a job for several weeks along with the other one, and they faced disappointment and rejection again and again and again. They couldn't find any work. One guy stopped. He became discouraged. He stopped going. He stayed home looking at television, became very argumentative and toxic with his wife, drinking beer, getting on the phone, talking to his other negative, unemployed friends, and he just gave up. The other guy kept looking for a job everywhere he could go. Every time he could get an opportunity, kept asking people, networking, checking the newspapers every day. Kept going everywhere he could, trying to find a job. You have too much education. You're overqualified. You won't be here long enough. He kept going. He kept going. He went to a place and said, look here, I tell you what, if you can't hire me, and I know you can use my talents, abilities, and skills, I don't want to sit home and do nothing. Just let me do some volunteer work. You don't have to give me anything, all right? I just want to work. I want to be busy. Guy said, okay, it's on you now, but don't expect me to give you anything. It's okay. This guy came in and worked. He was the first one there. The last one to leave was the best employee there. About 4 weeks later, one of the top managers quit. They were looking for a replacement. Guess who they selected? This other guy. This guy who was volunteering his time. He got the job. What was the difference between the two men? Eyesight and mindsight. Eyesight is judging on what you see, judging according to appearances. But mindsight is how you interpret what you see. One guy said, it's not possible, it's over, I'm finished. I can't do it. I can't make it. He surrendered. I've faced rejection again and again. I'm not going anymore. There are no jobs out there. But this other guy, he felt that in spite of the no's and rejections, in spite of how bad the economy is, in spite of what the newspapers are saying, that it's possible that somebody somewhere will give me a job. He just kept going, thinking it was possible. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we have to do with our dreams. Because things happen to you in life that you can never, ever anticipate. And many times when those things happen, you want to give up.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I pray honestly, wholeheartedly that you are in the best mood of your life. And to every person who've been moody for the last couple of days, I want to challenge you to really pray to God to anchor yourself in the optimism of life and to continue to think about the potential and the blessings that God has bestowed upon your life. And most importantly, if nothing at all, that you think about all of the things that He has done previously and all the things potentially that He's going to do in your life. That's one thing that we're going to talk about soon as we give God some praise this morning. That I'm not sure if you like me, but I comprehensively understand God in a way that I want to experientially experience Him in the same way. And that's my prayer for every person this morning who's logging on, that you don't just comprehensively, cognitively understand God, but I want you to experientially experience Him to the power by which you see Him in your head. How I see Him in my head doesn't necessarily dictate or negate how I experience him in my life. And I want to pray a prayer that every single person this morning experience God to the level of how they see God in their head. So can we start this morning by giving God the utmost praise, honor, glory? Can we start really this morning and expressing our gratitude to the Lord for the things that he has done, once again, for the ways that he made, for the doors that he has opened, for the healing of our bodies. And if you're still sick, you should be saying, I'm healed now. I'm healed right now. I'm healed now. Yeah, I'm healed. I want to come on. Let's do it now, everybody. Come on, not I will be healed. No, no, no. I'm healed now. That's my declaration. I'm healed spiritually, emotionally. I'm healed psychologically. I'm healed relationally. Come on, I'm healed. I'm gonna be healed financially. I am healed financially. I don't have a shopping problem. No, I'm healed. No, 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 no. See, you got to say that, man. Come on, everybody type in the comment section. I'm healed now. Not waiting on the healing. I'm healed. Not waiting on the blessing. I'm blessed. I'm not waiting on courage. No, I'm courageous. I'm not waiting on the victory. I'm victorious. Come on, come on, come on. I'm healed now. Before you drop them babies off to school, declare healing over their life. Before you go into your job, declare healing at that job. I'm healed now. Right now. It's what coming out your mouth, not what coming out mine. It's what's coming out of yours. All right. Boy, this morning is so amazing, and I'm so excited about it. All right. Good morning to everybody. I pray again. And second thing that we do every single morning, if the prayer line is blessing you, and Lord knows our world need this prayer line. I was very, very shameful and bashful. I said, man, I don't want to say certain things, but this morning I have to say it. You have to get this prayer line into their ears. I don't know what these preachers and other people doing in the world today. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I know one thing. Can you please get them in the prayer line this morning so we can finish talking about the accountability and things of that nature? Come on, everybody, share this with somebody. Right now, if you're on Instagram, do that. If you're on Facebook, do that. If you're on YouTube, send it to somebody. If you're on a phone call, text somebody. Yeah, please. I'm going to keep saying this until I reach my goal, and that is all of our teens, that they text that number so we can continue to uplift them every single morning. While you're being uplifted, they need to be uplifted as well to start their day. And so every single morning we send out a text message. So I want to, this is an important announcement. That's why I'm saying it before we even get started. Please text that number and get our teens connected. All right. All right. For the last 2 days, we've been talking about accountability, and I titled this "You Down Bad," right? And we went through the whole David and Bathsheba thing, and I kind of broke it down yesterday that if you're going to give David the charge for being a pervert, then you have to give Bathsheba the charge of being promiscuous, right? And I told you honestly, it takes two to tango. Let's move past that because I want to finish something right now. So tomorrow I can give you the rest of this accountability responsibility. And that is, I told you yesterday, if you're doing bad with all those friends, then evidently you you got something wrong, right? You can't have all of those friends and still be doing bad. There's a problem with that. Accountability is to help you manage your responsibilities. All right, write that down for me real fast. True accountability is a person who keep you in check with your responsibilities. All right, I do that one more time. Those who hold you accountable keep you responsible. What a fire emoji is that, man? Those who are accountable keep you responsible. You cannot say you have accountability ability partners if you are irresponsible. That's illogical. Because the people around you ought to hold you responsible. So some things we shouldn't be around here making a big celebration because it's your responsibility anyway. Every time you do something for your kid, you don't need an applaud. You're supposed to be a good father anyway. Every time you do a good gesture as a mother, why we got to be around here? So that's your responsibility. That's the accountability partners. Y'all remember I told you it's not that you are incompetent, it's that you don't have the right counsel. The right counsel would tell you you're supposed to do that anyway. All right. We talked about how Nathan, the Bible said that God sent the prophet Nathan and tell David, hey, David, if a man had an opportunity to, in Second Samuel, if a man had an opportunity to choose amongst a flock of sheep, he can have any one of them. But he then turns to a man who only had one sheep and he take that man one sheep. What would you do to that man? Oh man, David went ham. Oh, I kill him. I do this. I did it. And the prophet Nathan told David, you are that man. If you was going to get out the way and do whatever you was going to do, they had a whole flock of sheep over there. Why go take Uriah one sheep, which was his wife? And I told you yesterday, I don't care what nobody say. You had no business touching another man's wife or touching another woman's husband. I tell people all the time, you got to be really insane to be praying that God give you another person, husband or wife. You got to be out your mind. I, I don't. I don't know how you think God honors a prayer like that. Honor a prayer like that. That you have to be out your top. And so I share with you, the day before yesterday, that true accountability cannot be fostered or cannot be implemented in your life on your own willpower. And I told you that to your place of extremities and exhaustion, that God gives us people to help us beyond those places of boundaries and limitations. That depending on your own willpower will have you very frustrated. And I really believe wholeheartedly that people don't want accountability partners because they want to be in control. Some people don't want accountability partners because they are control freaks, right? And they don't want to take care of their responsibilities. People who oftentimes trying to do it on their own willpower believe that they are supreme to everybody and everybody is beneath them. Here's some truth to this conversation, to this dialogue real fast, is everybody needs somebody. Come on, write that down for somebody who need to hear that. Everybody needs somebody. And there are some of us who are genuinely uh, honest enough to tell you that I understand your flaw and I absolutely understand your desire to get it right. And I think a lot of times, honestly, and y'all let me know if I'm talking real good this morning with a response of a fire emoji in the comment section. I sometimes don't believe it's a control issue. I just believe people have failed so much that they really just want to get it right, right? What you mean by that, Pastor? When you've been let down so much and you failed in the area so much and people told you no and told you that you're inadequate and people told you that you won't get it together, the feeling of conquering that or making or doing something that calls a form of achievement, sometimes it's not a control issue. It's just I want that for me. And I understand that, right? And there are some accountability partners that should be around you to understand your pursuit or your tenacity to accomplish something for me. And I need you to express that to me this morning, please. that win was for me. It wasn't to impress my friends. That win wasn't to show people that I'm strong. That win wasn't so my kids can look up to me. No, 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 no. That win was for me. I never forget when I was going to seminary. I really wanted to quit going to seminary. I ain't going to front with y'all. I said, boy, these dudes talking crazy. And I talked to somebody, and they said, why you going? And I told them, one day when I have my son, I'm gonna go ahead on and be good. And they told me, they said, no, don't do it for your son. Do it for you. That degree was for me. That degree wasn't for me. For some of us, it wasn't even for me to get a better job. That degree was for me pushing myself beyond my own limits. So I wanted to say that so we can unblur the line between a person who have control issues and a person who's just tenacious to go after something for themselves. That book that's behind me, that was for me. That was for me. That book right behind me that I wrote, that was for me. That was a win for me. You get what I'm saying? And some people won't understand that. And some people won't even accept that because if they didn't have nothing to do with it, they feel like you shouldn't have it. Now I know I know I just slipped into something. I ain't gonna stay that long, but I gotta say it one more time. Some people can't handle the fact that when it was personal and you get the credit for it because if they didn't have their hands in it, they feel like you shouldn't have it. But let me keep going. That's number one, willpower. Number two, number two, I told you yesterday that some people don't want accountability partners because you was the good friend that exposed their bad motives. Y'all remember I said that? Come on, y'all. I got 4 minutes, man. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Y'all cut up for me just one time. Come on. Cut up for me just one time. Matter of fact, I might as well go ahead on and do this shameless plug. I wake up every morning and get on the prayer line at 7 a.m. That's for me, to be honest with you. I tell people all the time, 7 a.m. is for my sanity and for the world's safety. Somebody write that down for me real fast. I need 7 a.m. because that's for my sanity. Because if not, the world is not safe. I told you yesterday that a lot of people don't want good friends because good friends exposes their bad motives, right? And it's not competition. It's not competing with one another. It's just that they know they're down bad. They got some bad motives. And that's one of the things that I want to challenge you not to self-inflict the criticism just because they wouldn't allow you to be a good friend. You never been a good friend to certain people because they wouldn't allow you to, because they had bad motives. And some people, I shared this in Bible study last night, and I want you to jot this down in the comment section. Some of this stuff is not love. Some of this stuff is leverage. Oh, come on, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. A lot of this stuff that people is doing is not love, it's leverage. Good friends exposes bad motives. Some people only do something for you so they can bring it up later on. That's why they kept the receipt when the Bible said, love keep no record. Oh, I got receipt. You bragging about receipt don't impress me. You bragging about receipts just saying that you was waiting on the opportunity to use it against me. That's leverage. That ain't love. Boy, get me out of here. I say, get me out. Get me out of here. No, 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 no. I got receipts. I care about your receipts because I threw all mine away because I did it out of love. Yeah, I tossed them soon as I made the purchase because I did that out of love. Your receipt don't impress me. Your receipt just telling me that you planned for this day to happen. Boy, y'all better come on here. Come on, man. You've been waiting on me to do something crazy or say something crazy or something go wrong. And you've been waiting on this. That's why you kept the receipt. Girl, you got to keep them. Yeah, go ahead. I remember an interview that Chris Rock had with Arsenio Hall, and he asked Chris Rock about what's his plan B. Chris Rock said, "I don't have no plan B." He said, "If I have a plan B, then I don't believe in my plan 1A." Do it again, Pastor. He said, if I put a plan B in place, he said, I don't believe that I will make it with my plan A. And he said, it is a prepared failure of plan A to have a plan B. Boy, that hit my soul. Oh, that hit my soul. What areas are you planning to fail in? That's why you're already planning to do something else. Come on, y'all. Come on. That's true stuff. I got some receipts. All right, come on. Wrong motives. And then the third thing I want to share with you this morning, tomorrow I'm going to knock it out the park. I'm telling you, y'all got to log in tomorrow. I want to tell you, you try to change on your own. Let me help somebody this morning, because I told you this in the beginning of the prayer line yesterday, and I hope that it blessed you and it's still blessing you today. God never really, honestly, God never in the whole Bible, God never told you to be perfect. God constantly put on the hearts of people to be faithful. Where we get this perfection versus faithful from, I don't know. And it's a conflicted, how can I say this? This is a conflicted confession for you to try to be perfect and not faithful. Oh man, come on, y'all. Let me see if I can do that again. You go read that Bible. The Lord never said be perfect. He constantly challenged his children to be faithful. And don't you know, in our society, people trying to be perfect without being faithful? If you're going to ever become perfect, it's going to come through the avenue of being faithful. I started off telling you that discipline is disciplining yourself, not for what you want now, but for what you want most. And faithfulness is the contingent or consistency of applying principles in your life to get to a desired goal or to a desired result. All right. You cannot change on your own. For every person this morning, boy, I'm about to do something right now, boy. Here you go, Henderson. Every person this morning who need to be saved. Ooh, I turned that corner. Because they told you in order to come to God, you have to be perfect. I remember growing up, people talk, let me get my life together. You'll never get your life together, not on your own. I want to open the doors of the church this morning. That's why I love coming on the prayer line. I love when God do what he do. Text this number for me right now, 504-259-4789. Pastor, I want to be saved this morning because I'm discovering I've been trying to do this on my own. I've been trying to get my life together, and I'm discovering no matter what way I cut this thing, it still ain't coming together. The Bible said, here it is, if any man be in Christ. See, they be playing games on this internet. They want ratings. I want souls. If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things are passing away. Behold, all things become new. What you mean, Pastor? You can't do it on your own, Slim. You need God. Hey, listen, can I be thoroughly honest with you? You can log in at 7 a.m. for the next 700 years. If you never accept him as your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, it's just a prayer. It don't mean nothing at all. The Bible said that even demons believe. Come on, I need everybody this morning. I need everybody this morning to type Jesus in the comment section. And I need every person this morning. You say, Pastor, I need to be saved. I'm talking to you this morning. They play games. I don't got no time to play for likes. I play for souls. They trying to run numbers up on the gram. I'm trying to run numbers up in the Lamb Book of Life. Everybody who need to be saved, I promise you our team going to reach out and pray with you and get you saved. Why you doing this, Pastor? Wait, where this come from? Because all that stuff you've been doing and trying to get your life together, it don't work. They playing you, man. I'm telling you, they playing you. I'm telling you, they playing with you. And you're going to be frustrated a long time. Don't miss this. Trying your best to live a Christ-like life without experiencing Christ-like love. Did you hear what I just said? You got to experience that love first before you're able to understand that life. Yeah, that's how that works. Yes, that's how that works. Come on, I'm praying for souls this morning. I'm praying that every person who says, Pastor, I need God, because I'm discovering my own willpower is limited. I'm discovering that I have some bad motives, but most importantly, I'm discovering that I've been trying to live life without God. I'm so prideful, I think I can get my own life together to come to the one who's going to change my life. Father, in the name of Jesus, this morning, we're praying for souls to be saved this morning. What's up, Graham?